Linda Madonia. I'm the music director of Cabaret at Porchlight Music Theater.
Hi, I'm Michael Weber. I'm the artistic director at Porchlight and the director of Cabaret. The reason we programmed Cabaret is that in the history of American musicals, Cabaret is one of the landmark productions. It's one of the single great musicals ever written, and it has influenced other musicals that have come after it for years to come. Cabaret is set in Berlin on New Year's Eve, 1929-1930. That's when the play begins. It's set in an era of Berlin history that was called the Weimar Republic. So it's after World War I, but before the rise of the Nazis and Hitler and World War II. It was a very unique moment in history because you were dealing with a country in entire collapse, but it had the potential of either going one way or going another. And the play asks the questions, what would you do if you happened to be in Berlin at that moment in history?
We go back and forth in different worlds in Cabaret musically. We're sometimes in the club, in the Kit Kat Club, and then other times we are either in the boarding house or we are backstage. We're in different areas that are not on stage in the club. The music is very diverse in that way. You're really flipping a switch between these two worlds musically. So it becomes both a challenge, but it's what makes the show so exciting. You really feel like you're seeing two musical worlds at once.
It's a question that it asks about a world in which everyone can live, people of all diversity, people of all identifications should be allowed and open and free to live in a world together amongst each other. And sometimes, very frequently, always, there are factions that want to demonize a certain group of people, want to isolate them, want to paint them as a threat or some kind of villain. This is something that has happened just over millennium, but the particular moment in history that the musical is speaking about is the moment in which the rise of the Nazis and their vision of what they wanted to have as their world and the people that they chose to demonize is told through the music and the story of Cabaret. So Cabaret is a show that is really what they would call an evergreen. It's a show that needs to be revisited generations and generations, and it has always had something to say.
We are also continually faced with the question of where do we fit in, where do we belong? And I think we are attacking the show on many different levels, not just political, to ask that question, where do I fit in? We've chosen a very diverse cast so that each and every actor within the company can ask that question and hopefully present their answer and get the audience thinking about their own relevance in society.
Don't miss Porchlight Music Theater's Cabaret at the Ruth Page Center for the Arts.
Tickets are now available at porchlightmusictheater.org.